Welcome, glad you're here today. I'm going to talk to you about discrimination, which is terrible, and how it works to your advantage. Our government, with the best of intentions, has done things and had unintended consequences. And those unintended consequences have made you wealthier. Let's start with the good things that have happened for you. Because in San Diego, the government has done some things in terms of increasing the standards of what it takes to build new housing. In effect, the government has put a tax on newcomers. And because of that, your house might be worth $50,000 or $100,000 more, just because the new people who buy houses, they have to pay for schools and water and sewer and traffic and other kinds of things that were sort of cooked in when you bought your house. And oh, by the way, just in case you happen to have a rent house or a condo or a duplex, it works to your advantage even more. And when I finish, I'm going to talk about how those existing trends, you can leverage what already exists, and that current trend is something that you can harness. You probably can't change it. A million of us could change it. But you and I, we can simply harness the physics, the trend that's already going on. Well, the government right now, the way they divide sales tax revenue, they encourage every city to get the mile of cars, the shopping mall. That generates sales tax revenue. And the retail spaces, it doesn't require very much police, fire, school, sewer, so it costs the city very little to have retail. On the other hand, when you look at apartments or condos, in that situation, they need fire, school, police, sewer. They need more services that the city has to pay for, and there's no sales tax revenue that comes into the households, to the condos. So the government doesn't have much incentive to have residential, but they have big incentive to have retail. So what's the point of all this? Less than half of the apartments and condos that we need in the county have been built. And that's not going to change anytime soon. So given that trend is going on, because a lot of people want to rent here, why not? It's a beautiful place, great weather, hardly any Portland weather, almost always great San Diego weather. But since that's a good thing and people want to be here, if you happen to be a landlady, you've got a lot of people who want to be here and there's not much new competition. That trend has been going on for 30 years and it's probably going to continue to go on. Now, maybe you're already the richest person in your census tract, or maybe you're just thinking about becoming a landlord. Well, if you become a landlady, because there's more people that want to come in and there's not much new competition, that can be really good for you. The trend is there. You can harness the trend, or you can ignore the trend. But because the government makes it so difficult to build enough rental housing, we're building some, we're just building half what we need. Because there's a huge demand and not much new supply, that can be a great opportunity for you. And if you're a thoughtful, sensitive, caring landlady, that's great. And if you just want a good investment with low risk, rentals can do that for you. The trends are true. Whether we like them or not, they're true. I'd like it if I got younger and leaner and more handsome, or maybe even some handsome. But with passing time, it's harder and harder to do that. The trends are what the trends are. You can harness these trends and build your wealth, and we'd like to be part of that. Thanks for listening.